Hello, this is a brief overview of the new team management for tags in our distribution and tags section. I will also go over some of the capabilities of distribution and tags for those of you who do not utilize them today. On the left-hand side of Ricochet, open up Configuration and go to Distribution and Tags. In here, you can create a new rule. Now, what is distribution and lead distribution and tags for? So lead distribution and tags allow you to target specific vendors and fields and combinations of data points. So for example, state, loan amount, vendor, you name it, and you can tag those leads and associate them to users. So for example, if you know your best leads come from ABC vendor, and you want to take the best ABC vendor leads and match them up with your top 3 agents or top 20 agents, you can do that using this system. Now we have a couple extra things in here that are not typically utilized on a regular account. But let's go ahead and dig in. And the new innovation, which we'll show you in a minute, is the ability to manage these tags by team, so you don't have to add new users in every time you get a new user. You simply move them to the team and they will automatically qualify for the distribution or tags. So we'll create one rule real fast, just call it test rule. And we're going to go in here and we're going to select vendor. And then you can pick all of your different vendors that you want to utilize. So if you want to select one vendor only, you just select the equal sign. But if you want to select multiple vendors for the distribution rule, you can select the in operator, and that will allow you to choose multiple vendors. Okay, so we have 3 vendors in here. Now let's say we also want to go off of another field. Let's see what other fields we have on our system. All right, so we'll just select this additional cash field. And now we have more operators. We can do greater than, less than, between, like, or in. I'll use greater than for a less than or greater than for some sort of monetary field value. And let's just say it's $15,000. So if the person was looking for additional cash in the amount of $15,000 or more, it's going to qualify for this tag, or we could say less than 15,000. And you can add multiple filters, even other filters as well. Most people just utilize the vendor and then 1 or 2 additional field filters. Once that's done, you can go ahead and create a tag or use an existing tag. So you can select one of your existing tags, but we'll go ahead and create a new tag for this demonstration. So we're going to give this one a vendor ABC Bo direct mail over 15K tag. It's a long descriptive tag, but we always recommend that you give your tags names that you will be able to know what they are about. And so this would be an open tag if I just create it without selecting the restricted button. What that means is that the system is going to tag every lead that matches this criteria with the tag. And the reason that you might do that as opposed to restricting it to specific teams or users is you can then do email and text messaging and dialer campaigns targeting this specific tag. If you want to only have specific users or teams to be able to call on this tag, then you want to select the restricted button. And then you can either individually pick your users or you can select by team. And then you simply pick the team that you want to do and you click to create the tag. So we'll go ahead and do that here. All right, so now it says here, this is a restricted tag that already exists. We have populated the users associated with the tag below in the agent area. So it shows the users that I had that were on that team. And I'm going to go ahead and save it. Okay. Now, one other thing to point out, if you would like to tag all of the leads that are already in your system that meet this criteria. So maybe you've already uploaded 100,000 leads. Many of them are in the system and you want to tag them this way and associate them to those users. You simply click the button Tag All Leads, and that is going to index your entire database for every lead that matches this criteria, give it the tag, and now only the users that you selected are going to be eligible for that tag. So let's go ahead and do one other thing. We're going to go back to the main area and go to the tags section. And at the bottom here, we'll see this new tag. We'll go ahead and edit the tag. And you can see that the selected team is the test transfers team. So I'm going to go now to the team area, and we're going to go to the test transfers area, and we're going to add one more user to this team called Bo Bratonian. And so again, the power of this is now that we've created a distribution and tag rule, instead of having to, maybe we have 20 of these rules, instead of having to go back into every lead distribution rule when you have a new user that you want to put in there and add it to every single one of those distributions, you can simply move a user into the team and save it. So now when we go back to our distribution and tags and we edit this rule, we're going to now see that Bo Bratonian is also one of the matched agents. All right, please let us know if you have any questions. Oh, there is one more thing. Let's click close here. Oops, click save. You can just manually create tags whenever you want. And a tag doesn't need to be associated to a distribution rule. So the power of that, maybe you know that the person is into fishing. So we'll just create a fishing tag. Now when we go into any leads in our system, we can then tag this particular record with the fishing tag, all right, and save it. So this is what we call a manually created tag. Again, this is nice so that on the fly your users can tag specific leads with very finite details. And then again, when you go into text messaging and you create a campaign, you can utilize the tags in here to target your campaigns. So here it is. Here's a phishing tag and the new one that I just created. So we could send a text blast out to all the leads that match this criteria, and the same thing can be done for emails. All right, please let us know if you have any questions. Thanks so much.